Evet, Oblivion'a kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Şu an Şehri'nin. Şehri'nin hiç görevimiz kalmamış. O yüzden ev alıp direkt başka şehire geçeceğiz.
Well met.
I'm sorry, although I wish to spend time. Tell me more. Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhall home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished. My steward will draw up the papers for me to sign. Here is the key to your new home. You can find it in the southwest corner of the city. Oh, I almost forgot. Borba Grauzgash at Borba's Goods and Stores will have everything you need to make the place more livable. Sorry, but as it stands now, the place is fairly bare. Enjoy! Good. I'm sorry. I believe the rugged climate of Bruma suits Narina Carvane. She's tough and cold, but you always know what to expect from her. Be seeing you.
Evet. Evet, bu bölümden önce gittim gölgeliğe şey yaptım, itemleri sattım. Gölgeliğe depolamıştım bayağı bir item. 150.000 septim kazandım.
Cheydinhall sleeps more soundly tonight. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Altınımız şu an bu kadar.
You're off. You're off. Pleasure doing. That's a good. Come back and see me. Farewell.
Evet, evin içini gösterdikten sonra İmparatorluk şehrine geçelim. İmparatorluk şehrine 2 tane görevimiz olacak. Bayağı iyi. Başka bir yer var mı? Yok. Tamam, şimdi İmparatorluk şehrine gidiyoruz.
Look at the muscles on you. Spare a coin for the infirm.
Evet, şu an galiba sokakta değiller.
How does the day greet you, friend?
All hail. We're always... Emperors have been assassinated. It was an honor to speak.
You seem quite intriguing. Please, share your thoughts.
Everybody needs a
Yani bu arkadaşlar nerede acaba?
My ear, citizen. Get your black horse courier here. What do you need, champion?
Me chill.
Have you heard?
Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
Tamam. 2 tane NPC var. Onlarla karşılaşmamız gerekiyor. Onlarla konuşmak için zorla geliyorum evlerine. Evet, arkadaş burada yokmuş meğer.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
My name is Claudette Perrick, Akatosh. You too.
Can I ask you a favor? A stranger, can you spare a few coins? I've just been shaken down by that bastard watchman and he took my last septim. Blessings of Akatosh upon you. I don't know his name, but I'd recognize him if I saw him again. Lurank and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. Even Jensen said we were innocent, but he didn't care. We had to pay his fine or go to jail. He's shaken down most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensen wouldn't even talk about it. Someone ought to do something about him. You're very curious. Perhaps too curious for your own good. I have friends visiting soon, so I told them to stay at the King and Queen Tavern. I'm gonna keep a low profile for a while.
These days, I get nervous whenever I see a watchman. Maybe I'll just stay inside. The bastard took every coin I had with me. I don't know his name, but I know his face. Ruslan and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. We turned out our pockets to prove we were innocent, but he didn't care. And we had to pay the fine, or he was going to march us off to jail. Have you heard the fall of Dagon yet? Take heart, the mighty hero cried. He looked up at Dagon and cursed his foul name. I'm going to keep a low profile.
Spare a coin.
See anything you like? For you? Of course. I guess I can trust you. It's that bastard Auden's Vidius. He's in here every month taking my wares without paying for them. What can I do? He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. Only another watch captain can arrest him. Fat chance of that happening. Wow, Palinaria is a tough negotiator. It's been a pleasure doing business.
Sir? If you've got a complaint, tell it to the watch captain. I've got better things to do than listen to you whine. Go see Servatius Quintilius. He's new, and might be stupid enough to try and do something about it. Long live the Empire! How can I... Yes? I aim to keep an eye on things here in the city. Take it slow. Get to know the people. Try not to get off on the wrong foot. I've only recently been promoted. I'm not going to cause trouble by filing charges against one of the other watch captains. You could try taking your problem to Edius Hain. Maybe he'll be willing to risk his career by arresting Outlands. Good luck with Etius. How can I assist you, champion? Can I help you, citizen? A short stay in our lovely Imperial prison should cool your enthusiasm for a life of crime. The drunk tank, in particular, has a unique aroma. Why should I trust your word? You'll have to do better than this to persuade me to take action against one of the other watch captains. I'm listening. No, you do me too much honor. You're west, not remarkable. You can't scare. Ugh, I wish. Really now? You're such a charm. Oh, please. Get. I wish. Goodness. What can I say? Really now? You. Well done. That works for me. These are very serious charges. If you can get 2 witnesses to testify against Alden Servatius, I'll arrest him. Otherwise, I can't help you. I hope your witnesses are willing to come forward. Speak.
Evet. Şu ikisini götüreyim. Şahit diye.
What did I do? I've heard that you've been asking around about that corrupt guard. You've convinced me. If I don't stand up to him, who will? Just hope I'm not committing suicide.
Afternoon.
Damn watchman.
These days I get nervous. This may be the stupidest thing I've ever done, but I'll testify against Auden Servatius. I suppose someone has to stand up to him. Damn watchmen, I bet they're all crooked.
Hello. Claudette Perrick runs a fine alchemy.
Can I help you, citizen? These are very serious. Long live the Empire! Get... To Black Horse Courier.
a stranger.
Evet, baştan yapalım.
I'm gonna keep a low profile for a while.
Children are starving. Please help.
We're here to
Evet.
move along.
See anything you... I guess... It's been a pleasure to...
Is there a problem? Go. Long. We're here to help. It's over, citizen. The crisis is ended. I've only... Good luck. Well met. What? Goodbye. Can I help you, citizen? Why should I Yes? Well, isn't that... These are very serious. I hope your witnesses are willing to come forward.
Evet, bu sefer Jensin ve Ruslan'ı şey yapayım. Onları şahit olarak göndereyim.
See anything? You want me to publicly accuse Audens of Vidius of corruption? I'd sooner swim naked in a pool filled with slaughterfish and mud crabs. Take your time. It's been a
Evet, o kabul etmiyormuş. Evet, olay şeymiş. 10 gün geçmesi lazımmış. Evet, level 5'ten levelimiz 5'ten fazla olunca bir olay yaşanacak. Evet, şu an oyunda 10 gün geçmesi lazım. Maalesef bunu söylemediği için oyun mesela bakın gitti şeyler. Lütfen yaşansın artık. Evet, anlamadım.
You have my ear, citizen.
Well met. Have you shopped for a shield at Stonewall? Stonewall is the best.
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place. Seeing you.
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil.
Evet, ben şunları merak ettim. Onlara bir gideyim. Allah, hayır hayır hayır. Evet.
What seems to Long live
Tamam, bizi görmemiştir. Evet, Lronk'un evine de artık girilmiyor. Ya da girilebiliyordu da biz zaman geçtiği için giremiyoruz şu an. Evet, adam gelmedi.
Have you seen my friend Lorank? I'm worried about him. Captain Lex. Damn watchmen. I bet they're all...
These days, I'm going to keep...
Have you seen my...
Sen niye bana böyle konuşup duruyorsun?
Speak. What do you need, champion?
Hani bizle konuşuyor, sonra şey oluyor. Evet, yüzbaşını bulalım.
A visitor, yes.
I'm listening.
Welcome. What's going on with you?
I saw him look crap. Have you heard?
Well, at least they're slow and not too bright.
What do you need,
The
champion?
pincers are
Killed the captain right there on the ship.
I've heard others say the same.
You have my ear, citizen.
Evet.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to do. Can I help you, Sid? I have 2 witnesses willing to testify against Audens Avidius. I'll get a warrant and arrest him. If you run into trouble, come find me.
Evet, şu an ne yapmaya gidiyorsun?
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil. Can I help you, Sid? I have 2... If you run into trouble, come find me.
Evet, ne yapacak şu an acaba? Yoksa elf bahçelerine mi dönüyorsun?
Look at the muscles on you.
40 dakikamızı yiyecek ya böyle. Yani orası elf bahçeleriydi. Bu adam elf bahçelerine gitmiyor anladığım kadarıyla. Evet. Acaba oradaki adama doğru mu yürüyor? Umarım öyledir. Allah'ım, yoksa şey mi yapıyordun? Aha. Evet, yüzbaşısı oradaydı.
I've just been arrested for corruption, so I'm not in the mood to talk. When the city is quiet, everybody... No one's going out to Harlan's watch after what the fighters... Farewell.
Allah'ım, adam daha yeni tutuklandı. Evet. Şimdi asıl 10 gün bekleyeceğiz. Hay Allah'ım. Maalesef yaklaşık 40 dakikamız gitti. Evet, adam sonuna geldi. Evet. Bu da bu kadardı. Maalesef bizim bayağı zamanımızı yedi. Evet. Diğer görevimiz burada. Ha yok, şu. Yani burası kalabileceğiniz bir yer.
What can I do for you? Well met. Welcome to the bloated There's a room, all right. A wise choice in... The room is down below deck. It's the door. Farewell.
Evet, yatağımız burası galiba. Şimdi bunda bir gün uyuyalım. Bir süreliğine uyuyalım ya da.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands. What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. Who are you? There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here. Then perhaps my sword can find the words that your mouth cannot. This ends here. Thank you for freeing me. I'm Grumman Grommarad, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship. They took myself and Ormil, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves. All I know is there seems to be 4 of them. They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much. We rarely get real trouble here. The watch puts a stop to rough stuff damn quick. I'm mostly ornamental at the bloated float. Makes folks happy. The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck. And then there's the top deck. Good luck. You'll need it.
Oh, there. Where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed. Lynch set you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine? What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch? You? You bested Lynch? I always knew he was out of practice. Oh, well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him as usual. This ends here!
Here!
This ends here!
I'll wait on the tavern deck until you clear the top deck. That's where the ship's wheel is located. I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more about her. I await your return, if you return. I'm not going... I await your return, if... What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet? Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon. When did all this happen? Liar! We never met yesterday. You're an intruder. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormil is safe. Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
Evet, Ormil'in kabinesini nasıl alacağım? Evet, buradaymış.
How'd you get in here? Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you?
Ya Wright'ı Wright diye çevirmiş. Ondan hayaletten aldım diye.
We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was... What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well. How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house. No one will find us there. Again you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the inn rooms before we departed. You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth and Lynch? Impossible. You defeated the three of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise. Please accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please, no treasure is worth my life. The bloated float is yours.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish. If you get Selena safely locked up, I can tell you all I know. I won't feel safe until you do that. Thank goodness you... Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port. I don't wish to get... Please, get her below like I asked, so we can get her...
Evet, beni takip ediyor.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough. Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks. I'm glad that you were on board to help rid me of them. If you hadn't been here, I don't even want to think about it. Celine no longer holds the bloated float. Once we get to the Imperial City, I intend to make sure she is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. You've already got the room. Please.
Evet. Yalnız altın kalyon muhabbetini ben görmedim.
Thanks again for help.
Bir saatte. Bir saatte denizden geri döndük.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place, unless it's here, of course. Yes, the float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. had to gut the whole thing to make room, but kept it seaworthy. All the furnishings were built inside the ship, since they were too big to be carried on board, spared no expense. She was a ruthless woman, and I'm glad she's behind bars where she belongs. Farewell, my friend.
Evet. Şimdi en son artık buradan evimizi satın alıyoruz.
Who will help an old beggar?
Evet, şuraya gitmemiz lazımdı galiba. Yok. Şuraya gideceğiz.
You saved the church from that wicked old Aliad king, didn't you? Well done. Why? I mean, of course. All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront. Really? Then you've just become a homeowner. Here is your house key. You'll find it in the waterfront district. It's not much to look at. You may want to spruce it up a bit with some furnishings. I'd suggest talking to Sergius Verus at Three Brothers Trade Goods in the Market District. You have complaints against merchants here? You file complaints with me. I fill out lots of forms which go to a lot of people who ignore them. What else did you expect? Justice? Go to the chapel. Talk to Zenithar. He'll take care of everything. Take care.
Evet. Evimiz bir tane kulübe. Evet. Bu kadar. Evet, Moramid'de de bir tane böyle şeyimiz vardı.
What do you need, champion?
Can you spare a coin?
Be happy to help you. The society triumphs once more. Let's do business.
Ha, sen satmıyorsun galiba.
Bye. Well met. What can I interest you in? That? I wouldn't make that deal.
Evet, Allah Allah.
Goodbye. Bye.
Evet. 1+0 ev için biz ne yaptık ya? O kadar bir şey yerleştirecekler.
All hail the champion of Seri.
If the Empire isn't going to stop us.
Evet, bu kadar. Evet, şöyle bir resim asmışlar. Evet. Evet. Bu bölümü burada bitiriyorum. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. İyi günler.